Have you ever felt addicted to someone? You know they are not good for you, your friends are worried, the red flags are obvious, and yet you cannot stop thinking about them. When they text, you feel a rush. When they pull away, you feel sick. That is not a figure of speech. That is literally what your brain is doing. Love runs on the same systems your brain uses for addiction. If you have ever been through a breakup and thought, why does this hurt so much? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is wired to treat romantic love as a survival priority. When you bond with someone, your nervous system builds a map. This person equals safety, reward, future. Losing them is not just sad. Your brain reads it as a threat. The problem is, most people try to solve this with willpower. I will just block them. I will just date someone new. But willpower is a conscious tool, and love lives mostly in unconscious systems: reward, bonding, and stress. If you do not understand those systems, you blame your character for what is really chemistry. If you are new here, my name is Marcus. This is the Attraction Mind, where we turn actual psychology and neuroscience into tools for your real relationships. Today we are going inside the brain, dopamine, oxytocin, stress hormones, to understand why love feels so powerful and why letting go feels impossible. Once you see the chemistry, you can stop taking it so personally. Biologists often divide romantic experience into three overlapping systems: lust, attraction, and attachment. Lust is about sex drive, mostly hormones like testosterone and estrogen. Attraction is the falling in love phase, high dopamine and related chemicals that give you energy, focus, and obsession. Attachment is the long-term bond, oxytocin and vasopressin, wiring your sense of safety and home to a specific person. When you fall in love, brain imaging studies show that your reward system lights up, the same circuits activated by other powerful rewards. Dopamine surges in areas that make you focus on one person, feel motivated to pursue them, and remember every little thing they do. That is why early love feels euphoric, energized, even a little bit manic. Then there is oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin is released during eye contact, affectionate touch, sex, even warm conversations. It has been called the bonding hormone because it deepens feelings of trust, safety, and connection. In early romantic relationships, couples with higher oxytocin levels are more likely to still be together 6 months later. Vasopressin seems to help with long-term pair bonding, and this is my person territory. Here is the twist. Early romantic love is not just pleasure, it is also stress. Cortisol and related stress hormones often go up in the first intense months of love. You are excited, but you are also anxious. Do they like me back? Will this last? That combination, high dopamine, high oxytocin, high stress, creates a very strong learning signal in the brain. Your system decides this person is very important. Focus on them. Do not lose them. This is why you ignore red flags. When your reward system is locked onto someone, your brain literally filters information. It amplifies the moments that reinforce the bond, affection, chemistry, shared memories, and downplays the moments that threaten it: disrespect, inconsistency, incompatibility. You are not stupid. You are chemically biased. Now think about what happens when the relationship ends. You lose a primary source of dopamine, oxytocin, and predictability all at once. Studies comparing love and addiction note similar patterns: craving, intrusive thoughts, irritability, problems focusing, even physical symptoms in some people. You are not just sad. Your brain is going through a neurochemical crash. If you have ever felt addicted to a person, especially after a breakup, put "felt addicted" in the comments. You are not broken. You are bonded. The point of understanding the neurobiology is not to excuse bad behavior, yours or theirs. It is to stop telling yourself moral stories about what is actually a brain process. When you accept that your brain is wired this way, you can build a plan that works with biology instead of just fighting it with willpower. Tool number 1 is Phase 1, acute detox. The first 30 days after a breakup or after you decide to stop chasing someone who is not choosing you. In this phase, your only job is to stabilize your nervous system. That means no contact unless there are kids or shared logistics. No checking their socials, no rereading old chats. Every time you do, you spike the same circuits you are trying to let calm down. Your brain will not calm down if your body is constantly in fight or flight. So, in Phase 1, you prioritize 3 things: sleep, nourishment, and movement. Aim for consistent sleep times, basic nutrition, and some daily physical movement, even if it is just a walk. This is not about optimizing. It is about giving your brain the conditions it needs to metabolize the loss. Tool number 2 is Phase 2, Rewire Reward. After the first month, your job is to slowly give your dopamine system new, healthier targets. Make a list of activities that give you a sense of progress, connection, or creativity. Things like exercise, learning, building something, spending time with supportive people. When you feel the urge to stalk their profile, you use a craving substitution. You text a friend, you go for a walk, you work on that list instead. Tool number 3 is Phase 3, Secure Rebonding. Once your system has calmed and you have built some new rewards, you can start thinking about attachment again, but differently. This does not have to mean a new romantic partner right away. It can be deepening friendships, community, family bonds, your relationship with yourself. The goal is to let your attachment system experience safety that is not tied to chaos. The breakup will not stop hurting all at once. Healing is not about finding a magic thought that makes you stop caring. It is about making one regulated decision at a time. Not checking their profile today, going to bed instead of texting them at midnight, reaching out to a friend instead of replaying the relationship alone. So here is the bigger picture. Love is not just a feeling. It is a full-body, full-brain state that rewires how you see yourself, the other person, and the future. When it ends, your pain is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that you are wired to bond. The work now is not to erase that wiring, but to let it heal and reconnect to people and places that are actually good for you. You are allowed to take your own brain seriously. If this episode helped you see your breakup or your current obsession in a different light, hit subscribe. Comment detox below if you are in Phase 1, 2, or 3, and say which step you are working on today. In the next episode, we are going to bring this back to real-life dating choices. How to tell the difference between chemistry that will destroy you and chemistry that can actually be the foundation for something healthy.